and hear my takes and reviews and recommendations. I think I have like 25-ish? Probably? I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me move this. Oh, my leg. Ow. I'm gonna play Monopoly so I can sing Monopoly by Ariana Grande. True. True. That's a pretty good point. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Alright, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the collection. Bro, I love how Drago put a 1 and then Zaz put the alphabet. Things that sadly went too far, and I played a friendship between a girl and a horse. That's a solid card to play. But a lot of times people be like, Hitler. Hitler! Ha! Big penis! And everyone laughs and votes for it, and you're like, oh no. These people are not funny. This sucks. I'll be back. Dude, those cards really are against humanity. Okay, got my game collection here. All of those words in the fucking auto mod. Alright, we're here. Alright. Let me go through my games. Some of these were gifts that I have not played yet. Better question is, why ain't you? Like, that's pretty solid. Like, it fits contextually perfectly. Alright. Go through. We got this. This I got for Christmas as a little like stocking stuffer. It's okay. It's just a little travel game. All it has is case number cards with money on one side and a case number on the other. It's alright. It's alright. It's nothing special. I wouldn't recommend going out and getting it unless you're like a huge Deal or No Deal fan. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Next up. No rushing. Hold on, we'll go through one at a time. We'll get to all my games. We have them all set up here. This game, very underrated. This game says, fuck you, Uno, you suck. Okay? And some of you will disagree. Some of you will agree, and you're a Chad, and I appreciate you. That game is Skip-Bo. If you have not played Skip-Bo, let me know. You should check it out. I would put it in the same field as Uno, but it's better. It's light years better. Skip-Bo is so fucking good and light years better than Uno. I don't think I could adequately explain what it is necessarily, but it has far more game mechanics. It's the same price as Uno. It's on the same shelf as Uno. Has the same kind of ideals as Uno, but this is better. I didn't start playing this until about 5 years ago when my roommate Kyle brought it over and was like, we should play this. I love this game. And I was like, I've never played it. He goes, you never played it? I loved it. I won the first game I played of it. I lose a lot more now. So yeah, you might look up a video on it if you're interested. It gets kind of convoluted when I explain it, but when playing it is a good time. The point is, you have a stack of cards, you have a hands, there's a stack of cards in the middle. Your goal You flip over the top card of your stack of cards. It's a number. You need to get rid of your entire stack of cards in the most efficient way possible before somebody else. Whoever gets rid of their stack first wins. Wow. It gets very, very intense. There's lots of strategy to it. Very good time. Do I know a show called Bobby's World? I have no idea what Bobby's World is. Not gonna lie. Uno is like getting a Nike shoe. It's pretty basic. It's standard. Is the multiplayer solitaire? No. Well, yes and also no. That's an interesting way to describe it. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. There's a lot more mechanics to it, but sure. I guess you could describe it as competitive solitaire. You can fuck each other in amazing ways. In ways that you could never do in Uno. There's a lot more strategy to it than Uno. Uno gets very RNG, whereas Skip-Bo has some in the case of your pile and what you draw, but you can, there's your 4 discard piles that you can always use. There's the cards from your hand you can use. You can see the one card that your next person has to play, so you can try and block them. So everyone's trying to block the person coming next while also planning for their next turn. Skip-Bo, highly recommend. Great family fun. After one game, you'll know exactly what you have to do. I recommend checking it out. The instructions explain it very easily. It's best with around 4 or 5 players. 4 to 6 players, I would say. More than 6 and you're pushing it. Less than 4 and that gets kind of like clusterfucky. Like there's too many cards, too many Skip-Bos, you know. So I'd say like 4 to 6 players. Check out Skip-Bo. I think it's really good. Really good. I'd put it on like my top 5 games that I have, and it's kind of a basic pick, you know. Again, it's like your first learning. Like everyone grows up playing Uno, Monopoly, then you get into Cards Against Humanity. Then you should go to this. Next up, we have a strategy game, which I have the expansion for, which adds teams to it and a couple other character cards. This is when you're getting to real adult territory. This could be fun for the family, but this is where strategy comes in. No RNG whatsoever here. This is a very simple game to learn. You have a card, you have money. That's it. That's it. That's it. I just leave my shoe side. You feel like, wait, huh? What's wrong with Eric's shoe size? Eric is like a literal child, though. So I think he's got room to grow his shoes. Also, what's wrong with the small shoe size? Why are people still weird about that? Anyway, this is one of the best games. Everyone that's played this with me has loved it. I take it to every new group of friends. It takes 2 seconds to learn how to play Coup. This is Coup. You don't even need this. This is a $15 game. Roughly, I'm pretty sure. Highly recommend. Could not, if you are an adult and you have like a board game night or a card game night with your friends, bring this. I'm telling you. You got some sussy baka, some imposters, some good liars. It is straight up lying and deceit the game. It's so simple, but elaborate. Kind of like an Among Us or a push the button, but in card game form, okay? It's best with like 5 to 7 players. It is an amazing time. Amazing time. So much replayability. Each game lasts like 30 minutes tops. You sit it down, you get right to the next one. Phase 10, no. I hate Phase 10. Again, that goes back to like way too simple. Doesn't stimulate my brain. Not enough to do. Yeah. That goes in like the Uno category. You know what I mean? That's like the very cookie cutter, family friendly games. Phase 10, Uno, Apples to Apples. I'm way out of that realm now. I don't find it enjoyable. Yeah, dude, why can't the Nazis just relax? And if you enjoy it, there's this expansion which adds a lot more to it, but you just need this. It's like $15. Look at how small it is. Look at how small it is. It comes with... So the instructions are so simple, they come out on 1 card. And so it comes with 10 instruction cards so that every player can have the instructions at every time of the game and plan their strategy. Check it out. If you do check out Coup, let me know. I love this game. It's one of the most mileage I've gotten. Any new group of friends I have, I play it with them. They love it. Everyone learns how much we can lie to each other. great time. It gets intense so fast. This is the reason that I went to RTX and pooped and fell asleep on the toilet. Was so I could buy this game on Kickstarter. It's called $1 Million But. It was made by Rooster Teeth. It's essentially Cards Against Humanity, but with a slight twist. But it's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of cards. Unfortunately, it never had any expansions. So you draw the normal card. It says, so there's one person that's the card czar, the leader, just like Cards Against Humanity. And you have a black card. I think everyone has 3 black cards and everyone has 5 yellow cards. And so the black cards always start $1 million but every time you have sex. And then the yellow cards say things like, one of your family members will make global news for doing something really fucking stupid. And so the person who's it picks the one that they would be the least likely to do. So you're trying to invent the hardest scenario you could. Like, you're trying to convince them to not take the $1 million. If they take the $1 million, they wouldn't take your card. Which one's like the hardest decision is what you're trying to come up with. Everyone has 5 yellow and 3 of these, so there's no setup card. It's pretty good. It's still out there. This is like a $25 game, I think. About the same price as Cards Against Humanity. But yeah, you can get some mileage out of it. If you're getting tired of Cards Against Humanity, this is the same game, but with a little twist. So there you go. Let's do one more. Let's do one more at random. You wouldn't normally do it at random like this. This one says, $1 million but whenever you smell something pleasant, you have a heart attack. So obviously that one would win. You wouldn't do that. Because then the fun comes from just like Cards Against Humanity. You discuss it. Like, I love hypotheticals. So you'd sit there with your friends. You'd go, oh God, you know, like if you have a friend that has no sense of smell, you know, you want to play to them, you know. But if you're playing at me, I'm a degenerate. You got to go real hard to get the point from me if I'm the judge for that round. Like, I would absolutely not do this. But say if you're playing and the judge is somebody who has no sense of smell, you'd lose. Because they can't smell something pleasant. So there you go. You got a nice little game there. Would recommend. You know, it's nothing special. It's been done before. There's a billion variants of Cards Against Humanity. But yeah. You know, it's not bad. I wouldn't put it with Skip, Bo, and Coup. If you want something simple the family can enjoy, check it out. $1 million but. Made by Rooster Teeth. It's got a lot of cards. It's got a lot of cards. Wait, Minecraft movie dropped? Wait, are you serious? Wait, what do you mean Minecraft movie dropped? Like the trailer? Are you serious? Isn't the trailer for the Mario movie coming out on March 10th because it's Mario Day? Wait, what? I'm not seeing anything about this. The Minecraft movie releases today. The Minecraft movie is finally out. What? The full movie? There was never even a trailer.
3rd of month.
Huh? Wait, is it in theaters? I don't even know what's happening. Can someone get me a link to something explaining this? What does this even mean? Might be fake. I don't know. I can't even find anything about it. Minecraft movie? Steve Carell? He doesn't even say anything. Yeah, this isn't even... I think it just got announced. I don't think it exists. There'd be way more news here if it existed. Dates. They are important because they allow us to clear our calendars. Nay, monumental events such as the upcoming Minecraft movie, which finally has one. Oh, I guarantee you it got delayed. There was never even a trailer for this. There's like no news for this. Why was the Minecraft movie canceled? It was supposed to release today. Today would have been. Okay, so it's... Yeah, okay. Well, that was exciting. Delay alongside the shuffle, the Matrix Revolution, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. There's no news. Okay. The movie got leaked? Wait, really? Where are you seeing that at? I'm not even seeing that news. Anyway. Alright. So, back to what I was doing. So, Ku and Skippo are like my top ones that we've looked through that I recommended. $1 million, but you might like it. We have another... It's kind of a variant of Cards Against Humanity in some way. And that is Super Fight. This is an old one. You've probably heard of it. If you haven't heard of Super Fight, I would be... That's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine not hearing about Super Fight. This one was one that, like, every YouTuber played. Every streamer played. It's been out for a long time. It was like a competitor with Cards Against Humanity. Or people had both. You either had one or the other, or you had both. Again, very simple. Okay? Voting game, except you can't vote for yourself. So there's tons of expansions for it. You can buy places. But essentially, every person has a handful of each type of cards. So like 5, 5, and 5. And you'd come... And you'd enter like a battle royale situation. And so like my character is, that I've drawn at random, a queen, armed with a tranquilizer gun. That's what maybe I'd enter with, okay? So you'd have like 5 of these, weapon cards, and 5 of these character cards. So you'd pick the one that you think would go great, right? You'd put it face down, not knowing who you're going against, okay? So then everyone would announce their fighter and their weapon, and then you would then debate and fight your case on who would win. Then on the count of 3, everyone points at who they think would win in a fight. It cannot be yourself. Whoever wins the point. So I might get unlucky. I might be like, yeah, the queen armed with a tranquilizer gun would win. But maybe one of the fighters is a king, and then their weapon is immune to tranquilizer darts. That's in here. So then you're fucked. So you might have to make a fight, be like, yeah, I hear you, but the queen fought in World War II and the king didn't. So the queen has combat experience. She doesn't even need the tranquilizer gun. She can shoot him in the eye. He'll still take eye damage. She was a marksman. You know what I mean? It gets really in-depth. It gets real debatey. You got to use what you do. You can't Google. So it gets a little elaborate at times. And it really makes you want to kill your friends. It does start a lot of intense arguments. It is one of those games. That is the point of it. I grew out of it really quick. It does have a lot of expansions, though. You might like it. Isn't there supposed to be one card? You can also do the cards are thing, but that's kind of boring. I did it to where everyone brought to a fighter, and then everyone voted. That way, it's not just... Because one person could just be lame, can immediately make up their minds, you know? But if you have everyone constantly changing their mind based on everything, there's multiple ways to vote. Next one, Epic Tex 11 bought me this. It's called Pass the Deck. I would recommend this. This is a nice drinking game. I've had a bunch of drinking games over the years, and a lot of them are just take a shot or start an orgy. And, you know, if you're not into starting orgies, you know, at the age of 19 with your Dairy Queen coworkers, you probably don't want to play those. This one is a nice mix of naughtiness and wholesomeness. We're doing the games bit again. What? Yeah, I'm going through all my card games and board games. What? Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice, because I can also highlight this, you know, and people can see my recommendations. So far, my main recommendations are Ku and Skipbo. They're cheap, simple. Your family can play them. Your friends can play them. You can make them naughty. You can make them wholesome. It's whatever the kind of group makes the game end up being. But Pass the Deck tech spot for me. This is the right way to have a drinking game with new friends. Okay? New friends, old friends, it works. You know? It works very simple. I love Pass the Deck. I would recommend it if you're a drinker and you have friends that drink and like to play drinking games. Again, a lot of drinking games are just like, suck the person to your right's dick or down a bottle of vodka. It's so aggressive for no reason. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. This next game is fun for the whole family. I think it gets a little old after a while, but it's fun if you want to see people look absolutely stupid, which a lot of people do. It's Mad Gab. You've probably heard of Mad Gab. It's simple. Very simple to pick up. And it makes you laugh at people. It's very simple. It's wholesome. You can play it with anybody. It takes 2 seconds to figure out how to play. Yeah, kill yourself and drink pre-alcohol. Yeah. If you played drinking games that stores sell, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of them are just like, literally stab yourself or take 12 shots of alcohol. It's obnoxious. It sucks. It's not fun. It's awkward. Okay? Unless you're with the most open, free, ecstasy-driven horn dogs, it's not fun. This, though, boom. Very simple. It's like $10 on Amazon. Ooh, satisfying sounds. And it's just, it's nice. It's a party starter. It's an icebreaker. It loosens up the mood. And it gives you trivia. It does you do the 2 truths and a lie. It has some little challenges, some votes. It's nice. Some little drinking rules. You gotta have some drinking rules. So I would say check out Pass the Deck. If you are 21 and you enjoy drinking games, or you need a nice icebreaker for a party. It's very simple, easy pickup. But anyways, Mad Gab. It's got decent amount of cards. There's expansions. And here's what it looks like, chat. So say this out loud and try and tell me what you're trying to say. Thud, I'll love these injury. And so you just sound like a foreigner trying to learn English. So you just go, the deal of these injury. And you keep trying to pronounce it differently until you find out what it's trying to get you to say. It's just a little word puzzle. That if you say the right way... See, a lot of times you'll say it and you don't know you're saying it. Okay? It's ill, not I'll. So, thud ill love thee century. Thud ill love these injury. And if you say it quickly enough in the right way, you eventually go, the deal of the century is what it's trying to get you to say. So you could say, the deal of the century. Like, it's there. It's there if you do it right. But sometimes you'll say it and you don't know you're saying it, and that's the worst part. This one says, play tough, baby, pack ribs. Play tough, baby, back ribs. Play the baby back ribs. It's that easy. Wow. It's simple. Very simple. And it makes your friends look absolutely stupid. Makes your family look stupid. Makes everyone that plays it look stupid. It's silly. It's fun. It's Mad Gab. Check it out. Not bad. It's not bad. Baby back, baby back, baby back. This next one gets us back to our adults. It's just like Coup. I put it in my like top 3, maybe top 5 with Skipbo and Coup. Okay. And that is Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler is fantastic, and just like Coup, it's replayable. Anyone can play it. It's a different game every time, depending on how well people can lie. You can play it very honestly, but the game breaks down very quick. It's like a game of Werewolf or Town of Salem. You know what I mean? So whereas Coup is more of like an Among Us kind of thing, where it's just, it provides a background to lie to your friends. Secret Hitler, good time. Very good time. I gotta eat a snack real quick. That coffee is all in my tummy, and I didn't have anything to eat for lunch. Very cool. But yeah, Secret Hitler, it comes with multiple game boards. It maxes out at 10 players. It can take anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes to play a game. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. There's not enough I can say about Secret Hitler, from everyone always having to do the German accent as you play. I'm not a Nazi. I would never. To the different German voices and words that you learn throughout the game. It's a great time. Great time. If you have people that love to lie and can lie well, or people that can't lie well at all, and they have issues there with that, Secret Hitler is a family can play it, or a group of drunk friends can play it. Alright, these are just my playing cards. I got these for Christmas. It's just your normal playing cards. But it's Frank, Dennis, Charlie, and Dee and Mac. And they're fun to play with, because they have quotes from the show on them that you can read if you're playing like a boring game of poker or blackjack. You can just sit there and be like, oh, that's funny. Or solitaire even, if that's what you wanted to play. I'm not seeing it. Like, it always turns into that. Alright. Now we have... Where's my main... Hold on. I'm missing something. Hold on.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun, feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear, like an outlaw on the run.
Socks reveal? Chat's seen my socks plenty. Seen my feet. Have you played Portal 2? Yeah. Portal 2 is one of those games where it may not be my favorite game of all time, but it has my favorite ending of all time. And it's the one game where if I could play it, have my memory erased, and then play it again for the first time, I would have to go with Portal 2. For sure. For sure. So this is Do or Drink. This was my first kind of group drinking game before Pass the Deck. And it's why I love Pass the Deck, because Do or Drink is... It very quickly becomes... let me see... Motorboat the person to your right for 15 seconds, even if they don't have boobs. Both of you must do this, or take 2 shots, or quit the game. Have you played Portal 2 co-op? Yes. Wait, are you suggesting doing it with Teal? That's one of my first videos. Go on the Suncracker Shorts channel, sort by old to new. That's like the 3rd video on there. But it has been a while. That could be fun. Has Teal never done that? I am looking for a new long game to play with Teal. It's been a while. So yeah, Do or Drink, I don't super recommend unless you have the horniest group of friends and you love getting blackout drunk. Then go for it, I guess. But that's not a good icebreaker game. That is a make everyone feel awkward game. This next game is the one I have the most expansions for. And highly... Yeah, that's why I recommend Pass the Deck. It's got a good amount of drinking and ice-breaking. Great time. Exploding Kittens. It's great. It's great for the family, the friends, the drunks. Whoever you are, it's great strategy fun. Fantastic. It's simple. You don't need to pay too much attention while you play it. It's great. Right there at face value. Boom. Awesome. Boom. Nice pun. But if you wanted to get a little bit sillier, you can buy some expansions. I have all of them. There's the Imploding Kittens expansion, the Streaking Kittens expansion, the Not Safe for Work expansion, the Barking Kittens expansion, and most recently, the Exploding Minions expansion. Which, while I don't like Minions, the expansion is great. It adds some fantastic cards. And so I have all the expansions. I keep them all in the Barking Kittens box because it's the largest. There's the Exploding Minions box. Streaking Kittens doesn't come with a box. And neither does Imploding Kittens. They do, but they're just really shitty boxes that I've gotten rid of. And so I keep them all in my Barking Kittens box. So yeah, Exploding Kittens, I can't... It's in my top 5. So my top 5 right now is Exploding Kittens, Coup, Skipbo, Secret Hitler, and Pass the Deck. That's my top 5 of what I have. You have Throw Burrito. That's that stupid shit. They have like Pink Unicorn, Caveman, Throw Burrito, Hey Guacamole. That's too silly middle school child for me, personally. And then next and last This is just nice family game night. It's nothing too silly. There's a wee bit of strategy to it. It's Codenames. They have tons of expansions if you end up liking it. I think each one's like $10. But Codenames. It's simple. It's nothing crazy. You've seen it before. If you haven't played Codenames, I recommend trying it. It's fun. It's fun. It's silly. God, I am sweating right now. It is hot in here. Holy shit. Oh, no. And that is my currents. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's not all my games. Give me a second. That's not all my games. I have one more. I have one more. Last but not least, the bigger, blacker box by Cards Against Humanity. That's my last one. And within it, I have every expansion that has ever been made. Wears a hoodie, but he's also wearing shorts. Yeah. And that's common. I'm not wearing a hoodie because it's cold. I just like the look of hoodies. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I was wearing pants and a hoodie, I'd be sweating my ass off right now. Alright, I'm gonna go to be right back real quick. That has been our hour and a half of just chatting. If you try any of these games I've recommended, let me know in Discord. But I'm gonna go to be right back. I'm gonna get a quick snack. And yeah, enjoy these clips.